Brain rot is eternal and a global epidemic.
Bombardilo cocodrilo o tum 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 sahur.
Bombardilo cocodrilo.
Bombardilo cocodrilo o traelo tralala.
Tralalero tralala.
Yeah, like brain rot, it comes in all flavors and shapes and sizes. But the ones I'm talking about today are going to be about fandoms and how they affect said fandoms into their spiral of insanity. Let's dive into the most recent one that I escaped from and recovered from the lobotomy it gave me, Jujutsu Kaisen. Yeah, oh boy. As you can see, I'm gonna talk over it just in case I don't get copyrighted. I would hate to have my video copyrighted because of this, but you can see how this affects one's brain if they consume this 24/7, right? And yeah, even whenever there was like wholesome fan art, it looked nice, but if you scroll down to the comments, yeah, it's coming back to me, man. Oh my god. But it always made me wonder, what made the Jujutsu Kaisen fandom go through that level of brain rot? And it all leads back to the same symptoms that happen with Batman Arkham Asylum. And no, I do not mean the game itself. I'm talking about the fandom that accumulated on the subreddit Arkham Asylum. The way they descended was a lack of new game or new content that would help them get through that insanity. Instead, they got nothing, kept spiraling down. Then they got like a VR game that made it worse. Then they said that Kill the Justice League Batman is the Arkham Asylum Batman. That there was no coming back from that. It just came to a worse and worse conclusion, a black hole, if you will. Speaking of the Arkham Asylum subreddit, if you go there today, right now, you will hardly see anything Batman related. It seems to have more accumulation of just random brain rot now. It has mutated into how I would describe that scene in Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, where the food machine just turns an entire island of food in the sky, whatever you want to call it. I don't remember the exact scene. Also, fun fact, side note, Cloudy with a Chance of Meatball had that one scene where there's a guy breaking into a house, throwing snowballs, but it looks oddly like a murder scene. Yeah, the current hypothesis is that fandoms will devolve into insanity when they get no content, no updates, nothing that can satisfy their need for said fandom. Case in point, an example would be like Spider-Man, the game. When they were waiting for Spider-Man 2 to be announced, or a trailer or something, all they had to work with was a picture of Peter and Miles standing together, and they like made like certain varieties of memes after it. Only because there was no announcement during, I don't know, what was it, like a game award show or something, where every other game was being announced. Everyone was waiting for Spider-Man 2. Nothing. There was nothing. So yeah, that completely just devolved into insanity for a while until the trailer did get announced. Game got released. It quelled for a bit. But then eventually people were waiting for DLC. You know, Spider-Man PS4 got DLC, so surely Spider-Man 2 will get it. But then Insomniac Games said there will be no DLC. And that just spiraled that subreddit for this game fast, super fast into like Arkham territory. But yeah, moving from there, even goddamn Pikmin, when they were waiting for Pikmin 4, devolved into like insanity, where they were like posting like what was it, that video where the main character was twerking in Times Square? Yeah, someone actually bought ad space for that. I don't know how to feel about that. The game was good. Pikmin 4 was good. I liked it. I did a whole run on that. But I can't seem to shake off the image of Olmar twerking in Times Square. That's engraved to the day I die, apparently. But I would say the most recent victim to this Arkham Asylum illness would be fandom I've been a part of, and I'm gonna be honest, it already had symptoms of brain rot since season 1, whether it was Omni-Man's rear end or just, you know, where's Mark Williams, you know, like the normal memes. Yeah. But this most recent season has brought out a new level of brain rot that has rivaled even Arkham Asylum, I would say, with some of the video edits making me laugh like at 3 a.m. Like it's insane. Really well done.
Where is he? Where is Omni-Man? Where is he? Where is Omni-Man? Where is Omni-Man? Where is he? Where is Omni-Man?
But yeah, outside of that one, the most popular one I've seen is the "Are you sure" meme.
Welcome home to my favorite son. I made some chicken.
Are you sure? Sorry I'm late. Honest to God, a dragon was attacking Hong Kong. Are you sure? I stopped it. Are you sure?
I just can't. I can't even hear that sentence normally anymore. I tried rewatching Invincible, and like just that scene alone, it's like. It just sounds weird to me now. The sentence "Are you sure" sounds like some sort of alien language to me now. It's just, I genuinely hate it. I genuinely hate it. Like, how do you pick one random sentence that, and just, humanity is a gift and a curse sometimes. I could tell you that much. At least I get a good laugh out of it, but at the same time, I feel like I'm slowly gonna be dragged to an asylum for real. And it gets even worse, or better, if you are into the comedic effect of this madhouse, is the official Instagram account of Invincible posted their own version of the meme.
Welcome home to my favorite son. I made some... But I also heated up some authentic...
Oh, it was nothing.
I mean, not good for her.
Right. Yeah.
Honestly, everything else before that wasn't bad, but when they ended with cake, yeah, that's where I feel like the ground zero of the virus has breached containment. It's out there now. Like, it's affected my brain so bad that when I saw the new trailer for the Thunderbolts, you know, the Marvel movie, it said Invincible and the image of a flying man with a cape. You know what I thought, okay? I don't have to spell it out for you. You know what I thought. And all the memes flooded my head. Are you sure? Where's Invincible? Like, where's Mark? Like, I'm going nuts. I'm literally going nuts. Like, I have no control over my goddamn brain anymore. It's just a funneling meme machine now. But honestly, one thing I noticed about all these fandoms that descend into these madness, it's not always every fandom. It's usually fandoms that are dealing with dark topics or ones where characters that are beloved die in like extreme ways that they were never gonna guess. For example, JoJo, OG brain rot right there. They have an entire meme based on donuts and characters getting donutted. Beloved characters whose deaths just really shook the community. And then you have Breaking Bad, a series about like drug dealing and the consequences that come with it and how it affects others. Jesse Pinkman's entire life is pretty sad with all the people he's lost because of it. And memes are made about that as well.
You need to yap to them that Phantom wants to eat Hank. No, you have to yap for me.
Bro, you want me to be the Rizzler? No, bro, I am not trying to be eaten. That's crazy.
Just call Skippy.
You call Skippy.
So you gotta see, like, maybe this is a way to cope for the loss. I would hope so, because if it's the alternative and we're just going slowly insane for the sake of it, that's just a whole nother depressing thought. Now, regardless of what you feel about fandom brain rot, at least it has some thought behind it. It's more concentrated and authentic, I would say. Actual people make it, so it feels genuine. So you can get a laugh out of it, even though you're kind of slowly slipping away mentally. But when corporations and stuff get into it and they try to make their version of brain rot, you could quite tell they're trying to force something. You can't force brain rot. It has to come naturally, like breathing air. Otherwise, you get something like this.
I cannot believe TikTok is about to be banned.
Can you please be quiet? We're watching Talk 208 Haley Welsh. Can you get us some more Prime, please?
Would you like any Chick-fil-A sauce with that?
No, I just wanted Prime.
Jimmy, what you really need is a double-tongue chocolate cookie!
I'm in purgatory. Okay. Why were they moving? I'm leaving. You won the Timothy Chalamet lookalike contest. What? I'm confused. Whoa. All right. You do that. The Rizzler?
What's up?
What are you doing here?
Do you know that it's raining Riz outside?
It's raining Riz?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you know what?
Yeah.
You're Rizzy.
Okay.
Do I even need to have words for this part of the video? Like, I think you could make your own opinions based on seeing that. Like, don't force brain rot. That's all I'm gonna say. Don't force it. Just let it happen naturally. Whenever you try to put in the commercial or something like that, it gets very bad. It reminds me of that one commercial I saw when I was a kid. Not a kid, teenager, whatever. It was that Wendy's thing where they tried to make a meme. Wendy's is always kind of... here's a hot take. Wendy's, the Twitter account being snarky with anime replies and whatnot, I think it's just too much. It's trying too hard, you know? But the commercial I'm talking about, it really made me like, ugh. Even as a teenager, it's like, you're trying too hard.
Wendy's new jalapeno fresco spicy chicken is so deliciously hot, it's generating reactions from everyone, like the memer.
Whew. Eat spicy goodness like a boss.
But all in all, I would say this corporate brain rot, annoying as it is, cringe as it is, it's not really hurting anyone, right? Case in point, the Minecraft movie. Now, recently, I think everyone knows where I'm gonna go with this. Well, the Minecraft movie, fun little movie. Jack Black gets to say silly little lines.
I'm Steve. Flint and Steel. The Nether.
That's fun. I get to see my childhood violated by a Hollywood producer, I guess. But also, I would say I was kind of pleasantly surprised. The movie wasn't too much of a cash grab. It somewhat seemed nice, at least from Jack Black's perspective. I know he plays a lot of it, so I could tell he was more authentic with it. But yeah, besides, I'm not here for the movie review. I'm here for the fact that there was a line in the movie, Chicken Jockey, that got people so riled up because of a TikTok trend. The cops got called in to try and stop it because it seemed like there was a bloody murder happening in the theaters every time that scene came up. Now, in the beginning, it was pretty, just standard stuff, going crazy in a theater every time he says chicken jockey, throwing popcorn anywhere. So that was annoying because it made like minimum wage workers' jobs a lot harder. Janitors should not have to go through cleaning up messes that are intentional instead of accidental. And plus, it's just wasteful for food and everything else. Like, you could see like different variations across TikTok because that's what it is. Monkey see, monkey do. You're gonna see one person get success on it, then everyone's gonna start doing it. And you have people like just chucking popcorn everywhere, throwing it at each other. It's mostly teenagers though, so hopefully there's not adults doing it. There are some crazy adults out there that would probably do it, but it's just teenagers trying to fit in, be social, I guess. But it's causing such a riot that they're even like refunding tickets. It's pretty bad.
I've had to refund multiple families now.
I would say the best solution is like separate the theaters. One theater for, quiet space, people with families who just want to watch it quietly, and others who just want to, cause a ruckus. At least they'll do it with their friends, Hey, I mean, it could be worse. Like, it's not like they brought in, I don't know, an actual chicken and put it in a loud theater, scaring it, and then abandoning it somewhere in the middle of the theater floor. Surely that's not a thing, right? The sad thing is, there were copycats. There were always going to be copycats. When they saw one person sneak in a real chicken, another group of people will also do that as well. As you could see here, they got the little smirk growing. Can't wait for that chicken jockey line. It's insane. They really think they're going to accomplish something with this 5 seconds of just going nuts. It's pretty sad, really. Internet points mean that much to them, that they're willing to endanger an animal. Because keep in mind, chickens get spooked very easy. It's where the term being chicken comes from. It's a dark theater, the movie's loud, then you have the spontaneous cheering coming out of nowhere. I wouldn't be surprised if that chicken gets a heart attack. It's very sad that this is where we have come as a species. I'm just going to say that. But it gets worse that they don't just stop at bringing in a chicken. They also break the goddamn projector. Like, it's insane. Like, cheering loudly in a movie theater isn't too bad, but you're getting to a point where you're doing physical violence to like equipment, expensive equipment. You're gone nuts. Like, this is a beyond brain rot. This is just straight up lunacy at this point.
Yes! 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 Let's go! Let's go! Wait, what's happening, guys? Okay, get ready! What's happening? Get ready! Ah! It's the big moment. Film it! Guys, come on. Ooh.
You know what's sad? They probably just sit there for that one scene to record it for their TikTok, and then they just skedaddle out. Like you saw at the end, they're like, yeah, okay, let's go. Like, that's it. Just for that one scene. Maybe they don't even watch the movie. They just time it. Okay, on this time, we'll walk into the theater, then do this TikTok, and then walk out. It's pretty much a done deal there. But yeah, just being a nuisance to all these people and just causing a riot, crashing and burning out. I don't know, man. I think brain rot has become super lethal now. There are ways to celebrate Chicken Jockey in a controlled manner. Maybe even go into actual Minecraft like these fair people and be as crazy as you want in a reasonable manner where you're not hurting others. But if you thought like the director of Minecraft would like come out and make a statement against it, no, they won't, because they're making millions off it. Why would they ever want to stop it? Why would they want that? They want you to buy a ticket to come watch a 4-minute clip and go ape shit on it. That's where they get their kicks from. Of course they're gonna not condemn it, because to them, people are making memories. I guarantee you, they won't remember any of this a few months from now. It'll just be the next thing to, go do something crazy with. For example, Minions. Minions, The Rise of Gru, had a similar trend where people were dressing up fancy to go watch it. And to be honest, that wasn't a bad thing. Movie theaters were trying to ban that, but I'm gonna be honest, I thought that was actually a pretty funny trend and they weren't really hurting anyone. Sure, maybe they were cheering loudly after every banana joke with the Minions, but all in all, it was pretty classy. People dressed up nice and they just had a fun time with their friends. So if it was a trend like that, sure. But causing chaos and physical damage, that's never a good thing. But yeah, to wrap up all this yapping, I would say fandoms should be very careful with the power they yield. It could very easily turn into a goddamn cult with the way they could navigate and turn into an entire mob and cause chaos like the Minecraft movie. But just keep in mind that if you're a part of a fandom and you slowly see the descent to madness, try not to follow the crowd too much, because sometimes that crowd is deciding to jump off a cliff, and you don't want to do that. You really don't. They're gonna cause a lot of chaos in the future too. I really don't think people are gonna control themselves, especially with like other live adaptations that is gonna happen because of the result of the Minecraft movie. You know they're gonna do it. Hollywood sees the results they got, and they're gonna try and replicate that. Maybe they'll make a live action of, I don't know, another beloved IP, Fortnite. Can you imagine if they do a Fortnite live action adaptation? What the heck the movie theaters are going to look like? I guarantee you someone's going to make a glitter bomb or something. It's going to be insane. And I'll just leave it at that. Just stay safe out there. That's all there is.